around. So looks like, according to Deadline, the Flash movie, this highly anticipated movie, is tracking to open like at worldwide global market. Looks like this movie is tracking to open $155 million, and domestic alone, this movie, their tracking is around $70 to $75 million, which is not bad if this movie can open to $75 million. Especially this movie, it is getting a pretty good review from everyone, even people who are not excited to see this movie because of Ezra Miller. Even those people are saying this movie, they're saying this movie is overall, it is quite fun and entertaining movie. Most of this movie is hoping to get money. It is from overseas market, according to Deadline. Looks like the overseas market, the tracking for this movie is actually quite good. Especially, I was looking into this movie's box office tracking in China. It is doing quite good. That being said, of course, another huge movie is also coming out. It's called Elemental, which is a Disney Pixar movie. And the Elemental, I think it looks really good. In this movie, Elemental, I think it will surprise people. Especially initially did got a lower Rotten Tomatoes score. Now looks like it is getting a little bit higher Rotten Tomatoes score. So this movie looks like it is also estimating to open between like 30 to $40 million. They're hoping this movie will open to that. That is, oh man, all this movie coming out, they're so close with each other. There is a Little Mermaid, there is a Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse, Transformer going in on its second weekend. Now Flash. These are all huge blockbuster movies. They all cost more than $200 million. Except, I guess, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. For that movie case, that movie only cost to make $100 million. So that movie is already profitable for Sony Studio. But this Flash movie, this is highly anticipated movie. Now this movie is coming out in such a overcrowded market. Of course, it's gonna hurt this movie's box office. What was Warner Brothers thinking? Putting this movie so close to it, all this movie. And the sad thing about this is all this movie coming out, they are targeted towards same audience. That is the other thing. Okay, maybe Flash will get some older audience out because of Michael Keaton. That is, I'm guessing, based on this movie's cast. I'm thinking this movie will get some older audience out. But next, after, is it next weekend or after weekend after? There's Indiana Jones coming out, which is also targeted towards same audience. Like, this is crazy how crowded this month is. I feel sad. I feel sad for Flash. This movie been waiting so long to come out. Now it's coming out. Opposite of Pixar, Disney's Elemental. If you're thinking why you're not feeling sad for Elemental, because Elemental is Disney's movie, you know, and a Pixar movie is not doing that good at the box office. So I think the Elemental still will do great. Then again, Elemental has like competition like Little Mermaid, because these movies are targeted towards same audience. That is why I feel like my head is spinning, like how all these movies, they're all coming out in such a crowded month. And if this movie came out any other time, I think they could have done good. That means I do think Flash will still do great at the box office, because Flash is, end of the day, this huge controversial name out there in the world is called DC movie. DC movies are different. Yeah, they are very unpredictable. When movies are good, people do come out from where they were been hiding. That is what happened in the past. Now that James Gunn, he's here and he's rebooting the whole thing, maybe this prediction will be wrong. Who knows? So because I remember even Aquaman back then opened really low, and Aquaman was highly anticipated movie. So is this character Flash. End of the day, this is the first time ever we are getting standalone Flash movie. That is why this number is definitely, I'm personally sad because I'm a huge fan of this character. Not that I'm a fan of Ezra Miller, I'm a fan of this Flash character. I've been waiting so long to see this movie. Now it's coming out in such a crowded month. I do feel sad, and that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment which one you think will do great at the box office, which one will be flop. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share my other videos on other box office news. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.